to Wicked Wands Tarot. My name is Carmen, and today we're going to do a reading for Leo. Let's call in spirit with some wind chime time. Leo, I hope you're having a wonderful day so far. If you're watching this the day I posted, I hope you enjoyed your weekend. I had an awesome weekend. It was a little bit busy, so I missed you guys. It's been a couple of days. The wind chime makes me feel like you might have had a kind of eventful weekend too. Maybe some parties or like a wedding or something. We're going to start with the Egyptian tarot, get an idea of what's going on, and then we'll see, probably get you some advice. Oh my. First card out, Leo, is the Tower. So yeah, you probably did have a pretty eventful weekend, or you have something coming up that's pretty eventful. There is something here, Leo, about a person who was maybe trying to be sneaky or manipulative being exposed. And I feel like there's a possibility this could tie back to the reading I did probably about a month ago that was talking about a liar. What else do we have for Leo? The number 3 might be important to you. We have the 3 of Pentacles and the 3 of Chalices coming out together. I love seeing repeat numbers. You might be seeing that on the clock, or, you know, it's what you owe at the register or whatever it is. But when these two come out together, I get a sense that there is some tight-knit community. They might have like a hobby or a recreational thing that they have in common. It could also be a workplace. But this appears to be suggesting there's a reason for celebration, or possibly too many cooks in the kitchen. So let's see here. We did have something about honesty coming out, so it could be that there are people celebrating that something has changed that was not going well within that community. What else do we have for Leo? So we have the 5 of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords in the reverse. I feel like there was, within this small group, so it could be like anywhere from like 3 to 7 people, I feel like there was somebody here who was recently left out in the cold because they were hiding information, and they were being like super reckless with maybe money or other people's reputation or livelihood. We have somebody here who was working really hard to, I guess, like kind of get some additional information or become knowledgeable within an area that they didn't have a ton of experience. So it does kind of feel like there was, like, again, like a hobby that people, like you were in a bowling league, or you had started like a small business together. But something happened that revealed somebody's novice or dishonesty, which could have gone all the way up to like, I'm straight up stealing your money kind of thing. Yeah, we've got the Magician in the reverse coming out to clarify the 7 of Swords in the reverse. So somebody here was trying to be sneaky and cover up their nefarious activities. So the success or, I don't know, longevity of this community was put at risk by these activities. And it looks like everybody was made aware of this magician acting in their own interest and nobody else's. What else for Leo? We have the 10 of Swords. I don't know if you saw how that flipped out of the deck, but it was rather theatrical. So I feel like this person who got caught, I don't think they're used to getting caught. I think they're pretty used to getting away with the bullshit that they've done. In fact, Leo, you're possibly the person that was chosen to stop this person because they've continually acted like this. But there was something here about your ability to see things. So you might have had really good intuition, or you're just a very observant person, but you figured this out and it led to, well, you feel you had to go through some sort of betrayal as well, but now this person is realizing that they are losing out on this small community, or they are losing friends because of their actions. So it's now like it's shifted, and now that person feels betrayed, and you feel like you're able to get up and like dust yourself off and move along. For hidden energy, we have the Four of Pentacles. If you're new to my channel, that's where it flips over but doesn't fall out. So if this is hidden, there's somebody here. There's somebody else here who owes you an apology. I get the impression, Leo, that you have like 90 to 95% of the story, and there's somebody else that's involved, a third party here, who maybe knew what was going on before they told you, or knows an additional detail that would be pertinent for you to know. This could mean, because it's the Four of Pentacles, that's literally somebody like holding on to a giant pentacle. There could literally be somebody who is hiding money that they took from you or took from this small group. Again, I get the sense it's like kind of like a fraternity or something where there's an organized, activity. So you might be pooling like member fees or whatever the fuck. But there's somebody here who knows they owe an apology, but they haven't made it yet. And with the Four of Swords in the reverse, there's a question here of somebody trying to run from making things right. We're gonna shift over to the Rider-Waite. What else do we have for Leo, please? For hidden energy, we have the Knight of Cups. I think this is letting you know that there's somebody here who is trying to use emotion to distract you from what actually happened. So kind of like, we've been friends for 20 years. I could never do that, or, I've been friends with you for 20 years, so like, don't punish me for doing that kind of thing. Wow, we have the Page of Pentacles clarifying the Knave of Pentacles, so that's the same thing. So I feel like part of the reason there was a problem, or like this tower moment, something significant that really led to like the crumbling of a foundation, is there might have been a little bit too many novices trying to make something start that, lacked a little bit of the expertise. So things might have been moving a little bit too fast for you guys. But with Temperance here, I feel like this has helped you understand what you need to do for the next time you make this effort. So the next time, you go bowling, start a business, whatever it is, there's an understanding now of how to keep things balanced and how to make sure you can avoid surprises. And then we have the Eight of Swords. This is clarifying the Sun. There is a little bit of like a desire to be a hermit or kind of cut yourself off from people, because I feel like this was pretty difficult to go through in terms of the amount of disappointment that was felt for somebody that you thought you could trust that ended up being kind of a little bitch boy or girl, yeah, whatever. We have the Six of Cups, because you'd known this person for a really long time, or you have known this person for a really long time. You didn't see them as the kind of person that would do this kind of thing to you. And now you're realizing that something you have needed to work on was building your boundaries. So you might have been a little bit too relaxed or a little bit too accommodating for people that you had known for a really long time, because you genuinely didn't think that they could do something that would be selfish or hurtful towards you. And now you're addressing that. Like, how can I avoid this in the future? What do I need to do to make sure that I've established the boundaries and the like kind of rules of engagement to avoid this kind of being stabbed in the back kind of thing? For hidden energy, we have the Two of Pentacles. So this is likely saying that there's an effort right now that you're focused on regarding getting things balanced or worked out with your finances. We have the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse, clarifying the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, it looks like Spirit is basically just saying, make sure you work on the expertise component going forward, because the reason you didn't get what you had hoped for in terms of an outcome is that the seeds that you planted were not the right seeds. So maybe a little bit more upfront research or information for you before you really like launch something. Then we have the Five of Cups, clarifying temperance. This balance will come to you as long as you can. Okay, let me just show you. So again, Five of Cups is clarifying temperance. In order to get this balance that Temperance has achieved here, you can see the water flowing between the two cups that she has. You have to literally fucking turn around, dude. Stop focusing on the past. Stop thinking about the things that have gone wrong. Stop thinking about what you could have done differently or what they should have done differently. Spirit basically just wants you to realize you literally have these two cups right here that you need to be able to create the balance that the Temperance card is showing you. So make sure that you're, doing what you can to let go of what has happened so that you can see what around you will help you, because then with this Eight of Pentacles card, you're going to have the ability to really dive in, focus on this new venture. And then, Eight of Pentacles is about approaching mastery within a skill. So it looks like this is going to take off rather quickly for you. I would also point out we now have another duplicate in terms of the numbers. We have Eight of Pentacles clarifying the Eight of Swords. And guess what eights are about, you guys? Success. So I feel like there's success around the corner here for you. You just needed to learn this lesson in terms of, I really need to be cautious about who I trust, because I am this King of Pentacles. That's you, Leo, whether you're a male or a female. You are coming out as somebody who is well respected within their field and knows how to build something. However, you chose the wrong partner. So there's something here about you taking another stab at this, but working with different people that you can trust and having a better framework in terms of how to avoid issues so that you don't have this Two of Wands situation where you're trying to figure out how to, chart a new course. You'll already be on your way. The number 2 might be important to you as well. We have the Two of Swords coming out right after the Two of Wands. Two of Swords is saying there might have been some stagnation here for you after this betrayal, but it was really just because you had to take time to heal and consider what it was that you needed to change or what you needed to let go of, and you realized it was, I need to be a little bit more of a Queen of Swords, right? If I can't trust you, then you stay over there. Excuse me. And I'm not going to partner with you. I'm not going to carry your weight because you're lazy. I'm going to work with these people over here because we're on the same page. We have the same expectations. We have the same work ethic. That kind of thing. All right, let's see. All right, this is the Fairy Lenormand, by the way. What can we expect for an outcome on this new business venture? These are fun because they have like a playing card type thing at the top of the card, and then there's also an illustration that's fairy based, of course, in this one. So I figured we can get just a little bit of insight. How will this business venture go for Leo? This new one. You're going to have a choice. You see how the path divides in the middle, and then we have like a moon and a sun? So Spirit wants you to be very informed in making your decision. Wow, this is interesting. Look at this. You guys have duplicate numbers everywhere. We have number 22 and we have number 11 coming out. Okay, so basically with the pathway here and like the whip basically, when you make this decision, when you're presented with a choice, which does totally make sense in terms of having that like Two of Swords card, right? Because that explains that you might feel like you can't move quite yet because you have to like figure out which direction to go. Also with the Two of Wands, we've got somebody here who realizes, who realizes that there's a choice, and on that path, right before you choose which direction to go, you're going to have this moment with somebody involved, and you'll expect them to be on the same page, but they are not. This fairy is doing this. So Spirit is saying the right course of action for you, or the right path for you, is one that is not fraught with indecision or not being on the same page or somebody not listening to you. If you feel like you're listened to, somebody respects your ideas and they're on the same page, that's the right path for you. Three and 3, so another pair as far as the 3s coming sequentially there. All right, and this is the mouse and the boat. So this is telling me that provided that you're observant with regards to the characteristics and the general like compatibility in partners, if you know that you have somebody that's going to work with you and respond to constructive criticism and take your ideas seriously and be respectful, you'll be able to move away from, it looks like somebody stole from you, honestly, because the mice here, this can mean thievery, basically. But you'll be able to move away from that as long as you're doing a better job of basically being like a bouncer. Like, nah, you're not cool enough. You're wearing a pretty fucking lame shirt, dude. Like, go home and dress. Like, you've got something really good coming your way, but the universe is essentially saying, we understand this last thing was painful for you, or whatever this like situation that went sour wasn't fun for you. But before we give you this awesome new thing that you have earned, we just need to like really make sure that you're not gonna fuck it up by hanging out with some people that would steal from you. Again, I'm really sorry if you went through something like that, and I hope you see some good shit coming your way real soon. It certainly looks like that's what's on the menu here for you. So I hope you enjoyed your reading and that you have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you, Leo.